Okay, bear with me. Hello, yeah. Alright, I think tracking is back. There we go, yeah. I was having problems before. I don't know how many of you remember this, but like there was that time where my model was absolutely freaking out because the camera decided it couldn't focus on anything. I think I fixed it, so boop, hello. But hey, new screens. I after the poll where people voted what they would have preferred in terms of like screen sizes and stuff like that and overlay sizes, I went to oh, that's a shout. I need to change my descriptions to have 1 second. But yes, I went to an artist on Fiverr catalogs who's pretty good, really good designer for overlays and schedules. They did Cat's one as well, if any of you have been over there on Twitch. Sorry, 1 second, I do need to add this in. I completely forgot. I need to make sure that I've got the descriptions, like the default description I have saved for everything. I need to change that to have this credit in. Otherwise, yeah. Screens. Yes, thank you, security. That is not needed. But still. Hello, Red. Hello, History. Hello, Speedy. Ah, there we go. That is now set. I need to actually open the game. Okay, once that's set up, I will head over. I think I should be able to do that now, right? Why no game? Where game? Oh, I need to lower the audio. That's because it's game capture, that's right, it's not an emulator capture. Here. Yes. Ah, there we go. And I need to resize it because it's no longer... There we go. In hindsight, I should have done that before starting stream, but when have I ever been known to do things properly? I'm just going to let it play while I make sure everything's working properly. The where game is kind of... the amount of times, though, where I've done it before, where I've changed scenes only for there to not be any game because I forgot to set it in the capture. So I figured I might as well have it. So who did we get drunk today? I'm hoping anyone and everyone. Move this up. So yeah, I'm really liking the I'm really liking the overlay. I like that there's more game screen as well. That was kind of the thing that I wasn't overly fond of. It's okay for games like this and Arknights, but when I was playing some other games, it felt too small. So I'm definitely glad that other people agreed as well and voted for this sizing is a lot better. Load? This one. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have 8,000 needed. I do. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Have a nice day. I can't remember if I read these. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, there's still one thing. No, there isn't. No. Okay, that one I definitely read, so I don't know about these two. New act proposes increased surveillance. Okay, yeah, I definitely read... Okay, I read that one. Okay, no, I read that one as well. I don't know why it said, I hadn't. No, I read this one as well, because I remember the talk, because it's like, what is this, wrestling? Become... Ah. Nah, okay. Can't scroll any. It might have just been that I read them after saving, so it didn't change it, maybe. Shake it. And the Wi-Fi off and on again. Yeah, just go into airplane mode. I wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. Oh, I wondered, does it change? Oh, yeah. More nano machines? It's all a smokescreen to divert attention. Good for her. Yeah. Okay. I've somehow been missing that the past couple of streams. I keep forgetting that she actually comments on the stuff. Oh, does she comment on the other stuff? I might need to look at that now. Ah. Invisible guns. I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Gotta buy one, depends on the library. A tad useless unless you're a streaker. Or have a boyfriend. She talks with her cat though. Yeah, I'm assuming the quotation mark around Paul's name is because she's talking for the cat. Because otherwise you wouldn't use it because it's a name. You wouldn't need to do that. Anyway. Good evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. Okay. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I'll come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah? Well, your hair is... hairy. Yes, it is. Ah! Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing the dishes yesterday, remember? Oh, yeah. I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all those years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologising for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so I will stay. So here I will stay, rather. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why... See? You're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. That's a lot of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes? I'm assuming that is. Nanobes look down on to me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. That's what you got from that? Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. Oh, these are going to be some very interesting conversations, aren't they? And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Paul might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian. Pliskin. Is that the first time we've seen the last name, or is that just me being stupid? Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Yes, okay. Oh, you already put on music? Okay. This is going to be an interesting day. Hoomst? Hoomst is this? Yeah, I'm going to lower that just a little bit. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Oh, this... Why is he back at this particular time? I haven't seen this motherfucker since, like, what, the third stream? Maybe? Maybe even the second stream? We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favourite fish is the octopus. What? Oh, I forgot how much I hate this motherfucker. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. Damn. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then. I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R-R... Cool star. He tried. Sparkle star for the... A sparkle star is 2 aldehyde, 1 powder delta, and optional. I am maxing everything out. Aged and mixed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And all of the Karmatrine. I don't even know if this is actually legal. Aged and mixed. This is such a... This is such an imbalanced drink. But I want him to get alcohol poisoning. See, was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? Why does this game sound particularly loud today? I'm having to turn down the volume on my headset quite a bit. I hope it's not too loud compared to my voice in stream. You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? Ugh. No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain and self-hate. And... on second thoughts, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. Oh. Nope, so far audio from VOPOV is fine. Nice! I get those too, you know. Periods. Boy. For your sake, you better be trans, otherwise I'll be slapping the shit out of you for claiming that you get periods. You do? I'm slapping the shit out of you. Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. And here I was, thinking that you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying that I'm not serious? Yes. Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. Probably because it gets it so much. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking so much. Well, fuck! Homie pulled through, I guess. Watch him do a complete 180 and say something butt fuck stupid immediately after this. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... bad touch. Oh god, what word games would you have played for a bad touch? Have you ever seen one of those choirs? Sorry. Bad touch, whatever. There we go. Can I double this? Yes, I can double this. There. 2 Bronson. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 powdered. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rocks and mixed. Yeah. There we go. Here's your stranger danger. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. What do you mean you guess? Maybe it's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologised earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologising all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologising to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Oh, the bandages! Jesus Christ, Karma! What? What? A mummy? No, I don't have kids. Okay, at least I'm not the only one. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. What do you mean? Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. You didn't specify whose bones. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out. That's you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix. Nice. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? In her Renaissance days. You know what? I think everyone who gets periods should just start referring to it as their Renaissance days. Like when they don't want to say it outright. Oh. Sorry. Oh, should she do the ugh? Revolution, pardon my ghoulish. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid. This will make a good entry in my poem blog. There we go. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. Why? If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I guess I keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Ah well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. Was he at the bank perhaps? Was he involved perhaps? That would be funny, someone as eccentric and bullshit as him ends up being like some mastermind or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me, real hard. It hurt. She said, that's for making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? Sorry. I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean... It's not that I wouldn't help, I just... calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. I mean, I guess that explains why you became a Valkyrie. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kinda fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person to say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Get me something cold, please. I would hope every drink except for hot drinks would be cold. Alright. Let's say something with ice. Type. No. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to find something with ice. Something that I can get with big. I think a lot of the girly drinks have ice in it. Actually, no, I think they all do, but still. Wait, when did bottled? Oh, I don't remember them being called bottled drinks. That's rocks and mixed. But I could do... Actually, yeah, I'll just do that and I'll double it. Double it and give it to the next person. So 4, 4, 4, and then 8. Which is enough to make it full. And then rocks. Mix. Boom. This should work. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. Jesus. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do with my breathing exercises with. Oh, to do some breathing, rather. And a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. Ah, yes. The two options, a harmonica or a tuba. There is nothing in between that can be done, you know, air-wise. No other wind instruments in history, just harmonica or a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin is at my mum's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Oh, I know, after a year of not playing guitar, I've lost all of the chords. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Yeah, just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. Funnily enough, that's also what happened with the violin. So... When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. E. Dun, 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 dun. Save. Yeah. Nice. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Bit more? Let me see. Oh, that's the thing. Oh, that's that one. Every night is a night. I think... let me see if there's anything new. Although I wouldn't know if something's new, to be honest. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, that one I've seen. Who was I? Oh, that. Oh, I see that one. Okay, there's still quite a few that isn't there. I go from here. Oh, here's a... I'm just gonna keep going. Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. Oh. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2 centimeter deep cut. 2 centimeters is not that big. I suppose cut is different to stab. Anyway. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you'd have lost motor function in your arm. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kinds of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster. He's a pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. Huh. A little bit more extreme than the arrow to the knee. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. I mean, hey, if he's in the condition that he can be a bodyguard, like actually trusted to be one, I guess his mates do with it. Could she offer protection against Dorothy, though? I don't think anyone could. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A Brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big Brantini for Stella. Six to hide. Don't know why I was about to say that. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I actually do this? Okay, I think I should be able to. Yeah, I should be able to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just 2. Okay, yeah. 1 and 2. Aged and mixed. Nice. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Once, and it was a complete waste of money. I definitely don't recommend it. Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Oh yeah. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say the some, you know. You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Wow. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. Reminds me of school trip in Prague, or in a restaurant ordering a meat plate and getting a giant plate with a few little round pieces of meat in it. Yeah, that's awful. It is literally just, I just look at it like, why? Why am I paying this much? It is not worth it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Oh, ears down and everything. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Oof. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? Oh, girl. A couple, sigh. Oh, yeah, I get it now. The two-piece set. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's High School. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. That's not... What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh. But around me he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mum's dad, but after my mum and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. Yeah, that is actually kind of weird. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. It tastes nice at first. It tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights. Okay, I need to remember 2. B. Have I even done this one before? I'm gonna make them big as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rocks. Mix. Huh? What did I miss? What did I get wrong? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That's 8. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 makes 2. 2 makes 4. 3 aged! Okay, I didn't see the top bit there. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ice and aged. Yeah, because it's just the way it's up there as well. I always read it as one line. Mix. Okay, slot 2. Don't accidentally do that. Okay. And then same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dum. I don't know what it is about this particular song. I know I mention it every stream, but still, it just tickles something in my brain and I don't know what it reminds me of. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the light? Damn, too much. Huh, I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. As in mental trauma, I'm assuming. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. That's actually an interesting concept. Like, I can imagine that being something that a lot of places, especially like police and military and other stressful environments, would want to have, just as like, you know, something there to help. But I also wonder if that could be used to make people more complacent with doing stuff. You know, like if there's not the risk of your action, you know, causing trauma, you're more likely to do it, maybe? I don't know, I can see it's all been done both ways. Yeah. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. If you're interested in ideas like that, try the game story of Remember Me. Okay, let me just make a note of that. Oh, it looks very familiar. Interesting, I'll have to have a look at that. Wow, released in 2013. Yeah, I was looking at that thinking, huh. That's probably why I didn't recognize it, because while I was playing games in 2013, at that point I was very much forced to only play like 3 games. Because I didn't have money, and most of the time asking would be a no because, you know, money. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. Hehe. She's earned the god's favour, I think. God's favour, I guess it would be. But you know, all of that made me realise I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Oh, hello. Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. That would be weird. But what can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. You didn't say no alcohol, so... Yee. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. I don't like the idea of it saying tasting like old chocolate milk. Here. Thanks. So, how's work at the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower. That is a name to use. And told him I quit. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's a different person that's been writing all of the recent articles, isn't it? Or was it not? Maybe it's not. Maybe I've got another name in my head. Why did you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept rather, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Ah, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Right, yeah, that was kind of... yeah. And now we've just done the same thing. Oh, don't worry, I should be the one apologising. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'll still think, what if? It's a curse for me. Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. It was like me and my relationship with the sun. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mum freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do, and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly, huh? I'd say this is big. When made big. Or does big have to be over 10? I can't remember how they counted big now. If big was just when you double it, or if big is specifically when it's over 10 by default. I'll make it now anyway. If I remember, big was double. Okay. Aged and mixed. So, just something big and bubbly. I'd say this counts. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. Detergent? It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason, that's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause, to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me a... something. Something. Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. She asked for, something. Literally. Wasn't there something that was literally water? Hello, Merwind. I'm doing good. How are you? Ah, there it was. Frothy water. Might go, yeah. I'm just going to go with something like this, because I'm going to assume some of the stronger ones are dry. I don't know. I really don't know how it counts. I don't know if there's a specific thing I need to do for something, so I'm just going to choose literally anything. And, of course, we're going to give this poor woman alcohol poisoning. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. Mentally checked out. Blitz the chapter on hard with new ops. Trust farming plus seek my threat. Ah, yeah, I hate that when that happens. What are you going to do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Mood. Literally, there was no point in any of that. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks, bye Jill. Please come again. Ooh. You should take some of that advice yourself. I know, I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. No. No. Rest. Honey. Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know. I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. Please, tell me you haven't paid any for anything else. All night long. Uh, we vote for a Dorothy cosplay for your VTuber self. Oh god. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you, and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. Ow. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me. Oh, God. Total earnings, yep, that's fine. So drinks, yep. Mistakes, none. Treat yourself, buy something nice for you and Dorothy. E. $24th, yep, that's fine. Please make sure, yep. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Stop. Wait, where is Dorothy, though? Oh! Who was that Lilim? A very good friend. Okay. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Ah. So we're communist. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human, but because they're immortal and as such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do. And I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. So this city hasn't been around that long then, huh? I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things with her blog. In her blog, rather. She's impressed by everything. And nobody really knows what life is about anyway. The new matinee. Oh god. Yeah, I need to pick up that and look at the new stuff. Anyway, Nacho, dog? Don't tell me. Oh, the dog. It is the one that works at the place. Okay, what did they say? So he decided to not steal all of the city's funds. Good. Huh. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Interesting. Please activate Windows. Oh, for spooky. Or a bluff. Yeah, there you go. Monster girlfriend, Chiladi, or whatever. I can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, dad fucking music. It sounds like if there was a dating gacha game, to be honest. Is this a goat? The game of the... Oh no, not the game of the year. Never mind. I don't know. Do you like the goat girl? I'm going to marry a goat. It's alright. It's an alright game. 8 to 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiot waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme will die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being raided by normies? More normies. Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. Huh, it's Twitter. This thread is closed. Were we looking at Twitter? Basically every 18 gacha game's just not on the ring. True. I suppose there's like New Carnival and such. Makise releasing EKDV update. This is the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth. I literally can't stop though. Oh wait, no, this is what we've seen, hasn't it? Yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah, no, I've seen this one. So it was only one new thing. Okay. Oh yeah, what did they say about this one then? Sounds fun. It's for nerds. Okay, let's go in. Good evening. Ah, hey. How are you feeling? A little more soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale of from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself and still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. So, how are things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. Oh, I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. How cheap is she? Sorry. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Fuck it, I already said it. I'm not going to say it again. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Stop looking into the future. I can't help it. Arknights isn't the only game that Apollo seems to have a hard-on for me for. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the greatest Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. That is a mouthful. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Hmm? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safe bar bitches? Of course not. I don't know what that's referencing, unfortunately. It's probably been mentioned before, but still. Oh yes, Metal Gear, right, Solid Snake, left, Revolver, Ocelot. Oh, okay. I don't know who that second person is. But I with the eye patch I see the snake I see the snake reference, but I don't know who the other person is. I haven't really played the Metal Gear games myself. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Definitely thinking of that bloke. Is it the opposite guy that goes, did I stutter, or is it one of the other shows? Alright. A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Manly. Bitter. Mars Blast? No. Oh. Gut Punch. Bitter manly. And I'm going to double it, because of course you should definitely give double shots of alcohol to dogs. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Please, YouTube. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. 1, 2. And then all of the Karmatrine that could ever be given. There we go. Aged and mixed. Yeah. We are going to gut punch some dogs. Again, for legal reasons, that is a pun. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. It tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. Yeah, he definitely doesn't pay. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though, like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. I assume you mean toys. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes and boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there box of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? This conversation is hurting my brain. Ah, okay. Oh, I have seen that person. I just didn't know it was from Metal Gear. Oh. Yes, okay. I need to get everything back. There we go. Tied together. I mean, it looks like it, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I can't say for sure because I haven't played it myself, but that guy definitely looks like Snake. Because I'm fairly certain the pattern on the eye patch is the same, but... tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is the kind of woman. That kind of woman, rather. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. No, they do not. Do they? No. Do they? Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks. So, tomorrow you're going to check for people selling boxes, you hear? Oh, yes, sir. Except that's boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Wait, what if they come with foil? What is that name? Russentraus had to be taken to the vet because he ate the tin foil. He ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not the one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know. Her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Russ and Strauss, I guess. Strauss are the big running birds. I mean, it looks German, to be fair. Or at least, like, maybe when you see people with, like, American surnames and it look like it must have come from Germany at some point. At least something like that, at the very least. But yeah, it looks German. Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh, yeah, forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great. Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn. Let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways. By the way, I just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just going to sit over there and be on standby, await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed a chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. Who are these people? I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel Bathsheba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, that person. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will ya? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. Here's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. I was going to do that anyway. I just randomly clicked something and I thought it was going to mess it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 2. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with either. Even, rather. There's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. I imagine this is how most Twitter people function in the real world, just a paranoid mess of whether or not they're saying the right thing. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance. Well, yeah, well... It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Bruh, that's just mean. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her weary of everything she says. Ah. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honour that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about... I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you're right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute, and her reactions are cute. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for the moment is just right. Then, Rev. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. Then what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, this Laura girl... Bruh. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers, at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Slow. But she's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Oh, I thought you were talking like mentally slow. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilim, a more assertive partner. Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right, though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. But then, you'd be underestimating the power of love. The power of love. I don't even know what that song is. It's just been in my head like years now. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for the better or worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. Oh, eat her out there. Right. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So, in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. You seemed, giddy afterwards, though. Of course she was. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. Jesus. Really is a Twitter user. It was weird. Look, I didn't quite acknowledge the space between her and out, okay? Okay, enough Laura for a night. That... Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Arty pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. Bloom light and fringe weaver. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was wondering why that was less than it should have been. I like how I just started with it and then automatically went into doing double. Aged rocks and mixed. Yeah, bloom light. Alright, it's got 2. Fringe weaver. 1, 2, and then all of the Karmatrine. All of the Karmatrine. There we go. Aged and mixed. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. It seems it was first developed at some video game event. That'd be cool. Just an alcohol that's created from a video game event. It would be expensive as fuck though, let's be honest. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Eh? Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. It seems that company always used too much bloom lighting. Ah, I see. So they made this drink to spite dice. Circa 2011. Fuck, I'm never going to get over fucking Battlefield 3 and the bloom. That company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made the drink all the bloom. There we go. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Oh, bad time to ask this. In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. You one of those kinds of people? As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter. Jeez! Tired of the crap of this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey! I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is it? How is that bad? It was Twitter activism. We'd all go and protest. So it's not Twitter activism. They don't do anything. We'd start all kinds of movements and see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. So it's Twitter then. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fads. It is Twitter then! And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when we were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. When did this game come out? Because it is incredibly accurate to what Twitter is now. I mean, I know Twitter's always been a cesspool, but even more so now. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the... Escort? Why did I say it that way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Platforms on June 23rd, 2016. Wow, 3 years younger than Remember Me from earlier. Yeah. I suppose 2016, that was about the time when Twitter started to go down to shit. I mean, again, it was always a cesspool, but yeah, 2016, probably the moment in which everyone started acting holier than now, as if they were the sole protagonist of some young adult fiction dystopian novel. You can tell I really like the platform. Anyway, yeah, I read a bit. Figures. Oh, yeah. The one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safer Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. Twitter is great for retweet this to partake in contest raffle. Literally. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays the dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine. But we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, no, I just did Close Encounters tune, not this one. Save. Boop. No dogs in sight. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh. Ah. Bye. He seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes is... No. What is it that she really likes? I've completely forgotten. I mean... I don't know. Probably some... I mean, I'm guessing... Was it Brantini? By Steam Community. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, the only other thing I would have thought of was Fringe Weaver, but I think that was someone else. Yeah, I'll go with the Brantini then. I suppose if that's what other people did as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Aged mix. Hey! And this? It's on me. Drink, so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I ask for. You have quite a fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, want to hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mum. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk, the drink itself was a pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit for the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So, go ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister, Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mum and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. Well, yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh. You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. Oh. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So, she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo, and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. Isn't Bernardo one of the characters in Sirico Sano, if I remember correctly? It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So, we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Well, by the sounds of it, neither does she, but... Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. Oh, Jesus. I don't have kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Or like this whore. Yikes. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? You just did. I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mum your daughter is a slut. I mean, you could. It might not end well, but... I just need to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is Where did this conversation segue from? Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Don't they give people like back problems if they're too big? Or is that just like a stereotype? And poor Bernardo. His breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mum lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had any problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mum, they'll turn out better than her somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? I'm fairly certain that ship would have sailed by now, if that was the case. How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? Pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. And we're like, we know, but hey! Oh, I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. I'm gonna ask for something cold with alcohol. Interesting. There's something on the rocks, I'm guessing. Is the... No, that's aged. Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. So that's rocks. Next, blend, aged and rocks. Rocks. That's a decent one. Yeah, I'll go for that and I'll double it. Go. Rocks and mix. Yeah. Here you go. Thanks, I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You had my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? Well, I can get one. Why chicken? It's turkey. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want, it won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say Jill, what's your favourite part of the chicken? Favourite part? I guess I like legs the most. Yeah, same. Turkey went extinct? Maybe. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Okay, yeah, to be fair, that's also... anyone who walks in on that conversation. Yeah, to be fair, like, I was thinking the entire time, are we still talking about chicken? Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shop 2 blocks from here. Oh, she's literally got some on her. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 PM. Thanks. Want some too now? Yeah, honestly, I'm probably going to eat something after the stream. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order, and that's why she left them here. She can't handle spicy food, can she? She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh, okay, no. I guess Salma was... Oh, Jill was right about it just being left for them. Oh. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's just more likely that. I just thought it'd be funny if it turns out she couldn't handle spicy stuff, and she was just pretending it was spicy stuff. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? Just gonna say something like women or... Oh no, because she had a boyfriend before. That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, reasonable enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. I never liked either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet, you're still single? That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. Gee, who'd have thought? What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's give her something to help. Something cold again, maybe? Something that's not... Maybe like something that's like a juice or something. I'll just go with this one, actually. Basically just any option to do as much fuck ton of Karmatrine as physically possible. And mix. That was good timing. Here. Phew, it helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-coloured hair. Light-coloured hair? Oh no. Oh no, this poor woman's going to be listing off literally every single thing that Alma is, isn't she? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? Oh, or that. Or it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be listing everything like the... You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just what... It's just that when you got here with a bucket of... When she got here with a bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behaviour transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-coloured hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last few days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? Okay, this is great. I'm now also just hoping that Dana comes out again, but acts as if it's completely normal. Like, talks to Alma as if she's the bartender and, you know, all that. That'd be funny. What are you... Alright then, now. I'm the bartender. And you're the client. But look at me. I am the bartender now. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then. Ah! Fuck, that actually jump scared me. I thought my computer was crashing. Fucking Christ. Like, okay, for context, because you guys do need to understand why it freaks me out so much, my computer's currently running hot, and it's because it's warm as well, like the temperatures have started to rise here where I live. So every time I feel like the waft of heat come from the computer, it's been getting me worried, and then that happened. Bunny jump scare. Yes, I did notice it was definitely the bunny. Okay then, I move this here, click, and here, and now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. I love how that's a common thing. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh, yeah, hacker. Right. Now, we've changed roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. Wait, hang on, did you just say that college is mandatory? And then, of course, when I... Oh no, never mind, sorry. When I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me with a lot of my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credit. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh ho! We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink? Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to a client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. Sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? I'm on a sugar rush. Sorry, I should not be singing that song. Too out of hide. I'm gonna double it for her. I want to see what happens with doubled. And then all of the Karmatrine. Yes. Oh, that's a bad touch. No, that's a sugar rush. At least she didn't ask for a bad touch. Jesus, you made me panic. I didn't read the full comment. At least she didn't ask for a bad touch. Oh god, yeah. There would have been jokes. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know. People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. Well, I know for a fact that's a lie. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. I was thinking of the maid ones, but I suppose that also works. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. Or try and maid bar. Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that. To keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realised I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realised I had only gone through the motions day after day from high school to graduating. I felt like a whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. Yeah, it's basically university for everyone. I was lucky. I avoided it. But at that point, I stopped and realised I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like that one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things, I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house, and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently, she had it a long enough time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. To make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologising. Pride, fear, a stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologise to her forever. Truly forever. Such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? Oh, I didn't realise the Alma bit. I didn't realise that the first time. I mean, Alma may be running the bar, but it is a good thing that there is a deity running this whole thing in the form of me, the player. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. That kind of defeats the fun of drinking, though. Who the fuck drinks for the flavour? Who the fuck drinks beer for the flavour? I guess if it gives you the buzz without making you wasted, like Sinfahol in Star Trek, which makes you feel drunk but you don't, like, lose all of your senses and stuff. That would actually be pretty good. Oh. Hey, Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. Well, that's most college students by the sounds of it. Who the fuck drinks beer to get drunk? Well, who drinks beer for the flavour? Like, you're drinking beer because it's beer. It's not the nicest drink, and it certainly doesn't get you drunk quickly, but you drink beer to get drunk slowly. So, I mean, you could also technically do that with some other drinks, but, you know, once you start going into wines and spirits and stuff, you get drunk too quickly, and if you're doing, like, a whole night or something, or you're someone who's not good with alcohol, then a beer is a good one. I drink it for the flavour. You drink beer for the flavour? I mean, don't get me wrong, a nice cold beer is great. But you have to drink it, like, quite quickly, because the moment it gets even remotely room temperature, it just tastes like vomit. Guess it depends on if you drink beer in a place like... a place with... whatever that word is. Or elsewhere, like America. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. I can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. But I never drink it at room temperature. Oh no, I would never drink beer at room temperature either if I can avoid it. I just mean more so like, you know, if you have a pint or a double pint, which is quite common in Europe, and you're drinking slowly or you're drinking with friends, so you're talking, so you're not like just downing it. It's like that sort of thing, like when the cool starts to go down. Unless it's something like San Miguel, for example, where it's so cold that the tap is frozen over. Those almost never warm up. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm going to miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remember that night we spent in a club. Literally, Purity Order is a series of regulations limited ingredients in beer in Germany and States. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's something similar to that in Britain as well. Or there was, I don't know if it still is. We started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. He said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Did see some vids recently of Americans trying non-US European beer on YouTube. They were mind blown. That doesn't surprise me too much. I know apparently a lot of US beers are quite bad. I think like the craft beers and all that are quite good. In fact, I think there are like some craft beers that are better than Europe, but in terms of like the regular beers and the lagers and all that sort of stuff, apparently are quite bad. I can't really say for certain myself. I've only ever had one, and it was like, I'm guessing it was like a cheap brand, but it was a bit pricey because it was imported here. But you know. But I have heard that from people, including Americans, that they often prefer the European ones, even European versions. So like, for example, they'll have Heineken in America, but they still prefer the European Heineken, and it's like, what's the difference? Surely it's made the same, right? But I don't know. Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just, rather. I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from the beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realised that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involving something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll just let everyone know how I really feel about them. That includes Renaissance Guy too, oh god. And, I mean, we'll burn that bridge when we get there. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologise. I hate feeling like this. I hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here, I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Oh, I really wanted Dana to walk out again and just like not even process the fact that they swapped sides, just like start talking to Alma as if she was the one working there. Like, I think that would have been funny and it would totally be in character for her. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share with your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Oh, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Did you hear the first bit? Your expression changed a lot already. It did. You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss. About those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Or the manager. Boss? Cherished titty hacker. The first bit. Yeah, you know, the part when she essentially confessed to liking the boss. Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Okay. That's convenient. Okay. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have limited number of internet purchases per year. Ugh. Alma, Smash or Pass. What is it with you and Smash or Passes? I suppose Smash, though I don't think I have a chance in hell, considering her requirements. Oh, is that a tear in your eye? No. Oh, because she likes the show. Smash into her by gravitational pulls. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases have risen to 80. Did I say 80 last time or did I say 30? Oops. An increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like this will become rare in the following years. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Updated. It looks like we're able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Oh. Oh. That's like join the hive mind AI thing. That's creepy. Developing. Oh yeah, I need to look at these. So, I wonder if she's among those 80. Yep. And then spooky or a made-up story. Singularity approaching. Oh, yeah, that's kind of scary. Okay, so that's saying that same. So there's only one more. We are the Dorothy, prepared to be assimilated. Assimilated. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome now. Ugh, why don't they push the Great DK instead? Donkey Kong? The Drift King? He's much more talented than 66, because American Kid actually moves merch unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. I'm willing to bet the person who keeps talking about how they want to marry someone is the same person every time. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. Well, that's different to how the real world sees sports. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and armbars rather. Nothing that impressive. Wrestling is fake. And then the thread was closed immediately after that because they knew it would have exploded with people coping. Esports Nintendo Smash. Oh yeah, amazing how I know all the words yet I understand nothing. Honestly, that is me with half the stuff I read on the internet nowadays. Oh, and back up. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this here, 2.5 hours. That was decent, I'd say. Women's pole vaulting is pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, pole vaulting, I suppose, was going to be a thing. Is that like in the Olympics, or is it actually like a full-on pole vaulting thing? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this here for today. That was definitely quite a heavy stream this time around, but it's nice that Jill was able to work through things, at least. So that's definitely good. It's been a little while since I've streamed. I do apologize for that. I was supposed to stream more last week and then didn't. And then I was supposed to stream Monday, then didn't. Thanks to the amazing Titty Hacker and the Hugging Dorothy. Yes, exactly. And some of the other people, I suppose, who did their conversations and such. But yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of streaming now, though. So tomorrow I've got a collab. I'll be doing Lethal Company. And then Friday will be Arc Nights, and I guess I'll be starting the new chapter. I didn't, of course, because I missed so much time, because I just haven't done much. I kind of, Jill Smash or pass? Smash? Definitely, I'd say. But yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it for now. I need to make sure I actually sleep properly, because I have not been doing that. But yeah, so that's the plan for this week. And I definitely need to get back into Call of Duty, otherwise it will become yet another game that I haven't played. You get the point. Anyway, until all that though, thank you guys so much for hanging around. All the girls are rather smashable here. True. Maybe, except Streamer Chan. Yeah, I wouldn't go near Dorothy either, to be fair. Cute bartender get up does it for you. Shush. Too much exposure. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging around, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.